Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Saturday. So today we're going to use a gorgeous deck by our soul sister Cherie from Divine Visions, The Divine Confessions of a Broken Heart, and this is volume 1. So what does your masculine want to say to you today? What does your masculine want to say to you today during this new moon as we move towards May? What does your masculine want you to know? They're giving me this message intuitively. I may act like I don't care, but I really do. I have so much still to say. Okay, that's what's coming through energetically. So I act like I don't care. So if he's acting like he doesn't care, if he's been indifferent with you, if he's been a bit distant, if, he's hiding his feelings, he's saying, of course I care. I have so much still to say to you. And that's why he's been saying, I'm coming home. Leave your phone on, I'll be calling you soon. I'm on my way. So he's letting you know today that separation is preparation. That it's illusion, it's not going to last for much longer. If he's not responding to you or he's blocked you, he's going to unblock you soon and he's going to respond soon. So in the meantime, just focus on you, loving life, giving back to you and feeling at peace. So he's saying, I need you here with me and I wish that you were by my side. So he's saying, I need you, Divine Feminine. I need you here with me because that makes me a stronger, better person. You make me more capable in my life. You make me feel like I can do anything, be anyone. So you give him strength and power and he's saying, I need you. So yes, it's good to want someone, but to need them, it's a primal desire. It's like he knows that he ticks better with you in it. His heart beats better with you in his life. I wish you were by my side. So, he's wishing for you. He's praying about you. He's talking to the angels about you. And he's dreaming about you too. And this is about creating that reality. I wish you were here. Wishing that he could just change his circumstances right now and have you in his life now. Sometimes the masculines just wish they had a magic wand to make everything right. But they have to put the work in, and that's part of their lesson. I've become so numb, and I don't know how to make the wrongs right. So he's saying I've become numb. So when he's acting indifferent, it isn't true. He's hiding behind a mask. And this numbness is because of his life. His boring, mundane life. If he's doing the job that he hates, makes him feel numb. If he's around people that don't really understand who he is, he feels numb. If he's with his karmic partner who he feels nothing for, he feels numb. But when he's with you, he feels alive. And that's why he's saying to you, I need you with me. I need you with me so I feel alive and vibrant again and excited about life. What's the point without you? I have so much still to say. I don't know how to make the wrongs right. So that's why he's quiet, because he's working out how to make those wrongs right. The wrong things he's done. And remember, everything is a lesson. There's no mistakes in spiritual truth. It's all lessons that lead to the love, that move us together, that build a stronger foundation for our union. And he's saying, I don't know what to do. Give me time to work it out. I am protecting you by staying away. So he's reminding you, and they're giving me fear. When we go into fear as a divine feminine, we feel we've done something wrong. That's why we take it personally. And we've all been there. We think, why has he blocked me? Why is he ghosting me? Why has he walked away from me? Why is he staying away from me if he loves me? If all these readings are true, why is he staying away? Why? We find it hard to understand until we see it from a higher point of view. And the masculine is saying, I'm protecting you by staying away. And what he means by that is, until he's ready to explain what's on his mind, until he's ready to be all in this connection, until he's ready to be in a much higher vibration, which means he's not moody or angry or lashing out or frustrated with his own life, he's protecting you by staying away. And that's why you're being reminded here that separation is an illusion and it's preparation for the better times to come. So whenever anything happens where George goes away, or, we have to have some form of physical distance for whatever reason. Now I see it as a blessing because I think it's time for me. And if I'd have known that back then, I know it's different because I'm in union, but when I was going through the separation and the pain and the struggle and being blocked on every platform, which I've been blocked on, if I'd have known then what I know now, I would have handled it better. But we have to go through the pain to learn, to grow, to understand. So whenever there's some form of distance, whether it's just no communication on that day, or there's distance between you, or you've gone out of contact, or whatever's happened, you are being protected by heaven. That's why you see rainbows constantly, because the angel's saying it's a blessing in disguise. You don't want to be around your masculine when he's being negative towards you, towards life, because it drags you down. You don't want to be around him when he's moody and he's lashing out and, he's just not in a nice energy. We're saying how bad everything is. It drags you down, divine feminine, and that's not you. You are the lighthouse. So he understands that he's better away in the silence than with you causing you pain. And he knows he needs you by his side, so he's changing this. He's changing all this numbness. When he's numb in his life and he's talking to you, he can show that to you. And it can be very painful for us as divine feminines because we think it would be so easy to change your life. All you've got to do is this. So then we try and fix it. We try and show them the way. We try and help them to understand. And it works to some extent because it goes in. But if we're constantly giving them guidance or showing them the way or giving them videos or, meditations or trying to help them from a spiritual viewpoint, they can get very stressed out, pressured, and it creates more negativity and pain in them because they don't feel good enough. And again, they don't feel like you trust them to find their way. So trust them to find their way. He's saying, I'm protecting you by staying away, but I fully intend to return. And that's why intuitively that message is, I have so much left to say. So if he's distant, quiet, silent, it's not over, it's just beginning. He said, I often think of reaching out to you. So he's thought about reaching out to you constantly lately. I often think of reaching out to you, but stop myself out of fear. So it's the fear. What is fear? False experiences appearing real. Fear of the unknown, fear of how you'll react, fear of what it will all mean, fear of his own doubts and insecurities around his own self and his own life. So that's what he's healing. I often think about reaching out to you. He thinks about reaching out to you all the time. And he's saying that to you, I'm going to call you soon. I'm going to be calling. So leave your phone on. I have so much still to say. I may act like I don't care, but of course I do. It's written in the stars we belong. I will never love again because there will never be another you. So what he's saying is, if he's with a karmic partner, or he seems to be spending time with someone else, he doesn't love them. He's saying, I'll never love anyone like you. There'll never be another you. So he's saying, without you, what's the point? Okay, there's no love in my life. It's all none. There's only you. There will never be another you. So you're being reminded that nobody compares to you. Again and again and again. And he's saying, I want to reject you the way that you rejected me so you can experience what it feels like to be pushed away. Now, I don't feel this is his energy. I feel this is what we go through as a divine feminine, and this is what he knows. He knows he's rejected you in the past, but he's pushed you away through his own fears, through his own insecurities, to protect you from his own self. So in his own way, his higher self knows that he doesn't want to drag down your light because he knows you have a mission here. You have a mission to help the world. And that's what you're working on right now as a light worker. Even in your job right now, you are an inspiration. If you think, well, I aren't working on purpose yet, Liz, or I'm not working on service yet, you work on purpose and service just by being you. You know, when you smile at someone in a coffee shop or in the street or help someone out at work, that's you shining your light, and that has power. And he says, I don't want to bring that light down because you need to be shining that light. And I know I've rejected you before, and I'm sorry. When I reject you, I reject myself. So he's apologizing. Remember, when you block your masculine, you block yourself. When the masculine blocks you, he is blocking himself. And block isn't just about blocking you on social media or blocking your number. It's about blocking out the love, blocking out the light and that power. So sometimes we think, I want to treat you the way you treat me. You know, that's why sometimes if they message you, you think, right, I'm going to wait 2 hours before I reply. Or I'm going to give it a moment. But obviously, you know, that's not in us. We're not those kinds of, you know, vindictive people. We just aren't. It's not in us. We can try and reject them and treat them the way they've treated us, but it's just not in our DNA. We are beings of love and light. So that's why we kind of, you know, fold and mold and end up reaching out, because that's who we are. We just want to create love everywhere we go. So if you've had these feelings thinking, I want to reject you the way that you rejected me, so you can experience what it feels like to be pushed away. The message is, when the masculine is pushing you away, he's pushing away the love. He's pushing away the best thing that's ever happened to him, the person he needs in his life, the person he loves in his life. So you may think that it's easy for him, but it isn't at all. So you don't need to think these things, Divine Feminine, because he already experiences the pain. He feels numb. He feels hurt. He feels dead inside, and you light him up. So I feel that's him saying to you, if you want to reject me the way I rejected you, so I can experience what it feels like to be pushed away, I already know. And rejection is redirection. Remember what we spoke about in the readings about flexibility and being adaptable and understanding why things have to happen. And yesterday we spoke about the masculine saying, if I need to cancel my plans, I hope you understand. So remember, rejection, you may see there as a rejection, but it isn't. It's a redirection. Can we go back to the start? So the masculine wants to forget the past. You know, he wants to wipe the slate clean. He wants to start again. Can we start again, please? There's a song from Jesus Christ Superstar. It's very beautiful. I've been dying to see you, but it shouldn't be like this. Can we start again, please? Can we start again, please? It's singing, it's Mary Magdalene singing when, you know, all the craziness has happened. You know, when Jesus is on the way to be kind of crucified, and she's saying, can we start again? So the masculine is saying, I know I've caused you pain. I know I've hurt you and pushed you away and sometimes been indifferent and maybe acted cold and cruel and like I don't care. But can we start again, please? Can we go back to the beginning? Can we go back to the way it was when we were focused on the love? And that's what you want too. You don't want to punish your masculine for the things he's done or said, because you know that doesn't serve the connection in the long run. It may make you feel better for 5 minutes, but it doesn't make you feel better in the long run. It's like if we block our twin. It makes you feel better for a day, and then the pain comes in, and the struggle and the fear. And I've done a video on that in the Twin Flames Everything You Need to Know playlist. And, you know, if you're struggling with understanding this journey or the process of the way the masculines behave or why, it's all in the playlist. There's videos there that will help. There's Divine Masculine series about what they go through. There's Twin Flames Everything You Need to Know, where everything there is that you need to know. Why all these happens, why all these things happen. And there's playlists there about the feminine's journey, separation heals, and how and why. So your masculine is saying to you today, it's not over, it's just beginning. I may act cool and indifferent, but of course I care. There's nobody like you. And I'm sorry I've hurt you, but can we start again? Try again. With this new moon, there's going to be a total eclipse of the heart. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.